Ahoy, ahoy, and welcome to the newest edition of Ramble on Reactions. With me is handsome Dan Nye.
Clever Eric Muller over there. We didn't plan that.
Look at these guns. Look at them. Look at them.
I'm flexing as hard as I can. Look at that farmer's tee. So great. And speaking of
flexing and showing off, you have the fat guy flexing and the guy who's in shape.
And tan gentleman.
Yep. Neighbors 2 is a movie that's out starring Seth Rogen and Zac Efron.
Came out this weekend. Yeah. You can see it. We can see
that's a healthy comparison, which I'm okay with.
I am too. If I was, I don't want to say 10 years younger. If I was 5 years younger and had like 10% less body fat, maybe we would have that discussion. However,
I was going to say if I had less body fat, I'd probably be Seth Rogen right now.
Oh, I think we're fine. We're the Ohio Seth Rogen and Zac Efron.
So, Neighbors 2 came out. Dan?
I went and did a little double viewing. So I saw The Nice Guys and I saw Neighbors 2 today at the Gateway Film Center. Yes, shameless plug.
The Gateway Film Center, where your dreams come true. For good quality movies and delicious food, reasonable prices, great parking.
All right, yes, great parking. I will say that they changed that recently. So I went and saw this, and I went into it. I just saw the first Neighbors not that long ago, maybe a month or so, and I was pleasantly surprised. Like we'd gotten those Pineapple Express, we've gotten This Is the End, we've gotten this stoner comedy coming from Seth Rogen and his writing partner Evan Goldberg, and we've been getting that for a while. And then Nicholas Stoller directed both of these movies, Neighbors 1 and Neighbors 2, and he was of Get Him to the Greek fame. And I think Forgetting Sarah Marshall, I believe he directed that as well. So he's done these two, and what I kind of like that the first Neighbors did that the second Neighbors just picked up with was there's a lot of heart in this movie. Like Neighbors 2, for a quick breakdown, it's similar, kind of like 22 Jump Street, where it's a similar plot to the first one. Now there's a sorority moving in next door, and Rose Byrne and Seth Rogen are trying to sell their house. So it's kind of like you're going through the motions again, and then you're getting Zac Efron back in a big way, and he's in the movie from the beginning. And some of the best scenes in the first movie are with Zac Efron and Dave Franco, and Dave Franco's back in this as well. So
he is? Awesome.
Yes, you get that, and he's in a huge chunk of the movie as well. So it's a different dynamic, but you throw the heart in right away. Like as in the first one, it takes a while to get to it, and it's like you don't really care as much about the relationships. This one, you already know the characters; they're already established, so they're maneuvering them around a lot, and they have a lot more to do. So, and I would say, I think you told me Nate had the same feelings. It's very much on par with the first one, where
because that was what I was going to ask you. Because everyone knows, the rule is a sophomore or a sequel to a comedy is never as good as the first one.
And that's the thing is, I don't want to say it was bad. It didn't like jump up to the next level. Like 22 Jump Street, I'll reference that again. It was very self-referential, and Neighbors did the same thing without directly calling themselves out. Like so they
didn't have that meta humor.
They didn't have the meta humor, but there are points in time where they're acknowledging it. Like they bring the airbag gag back. They very much know they're kind of going at war and doing these same things. It's like trying to shut down the parties. Like nothing spoilers. Chloe Grace Moretz is awesome in this movie. She's really funny. I think at this point she's way over 18, but she does play an 18-year-old very well. It's just a matter of like, that's what I'm saying. They go back and they throw a lot of heart into it, and that's where I feel like Neighbors kind of sets itself apart. That it's like, it's not just that stoner comedy with like, you're just, joke after joke after joke, potty humor, action sequence. Like, there's actually like, you care a little bit about these characters. You care enough that like, it makes the movie more interesting.
Okay. All right. So, what would you grade this one?
I'm gonna copy you a little bit off this one. I'll give it a solid B. There's no point where I like laughed out loud. There are a few points where I'm like chuckling. I find myself amused. The situation. No, I do take that back. There were a few points where I laughed out loud. It's not like I'm wetting myself, like rolling over, doubling over in laughter. But it's definitely an amusing movie. Not necessarily it's not like a spectacle. This isn't something you have to go out and see in theaters.
But you can definitely Netflix and chill to it.
Yes.
All right.
You can do that to lots of movies. This one might be a little distracting because they're hyper aware of how attractive Zac Efron is in this movie, and they play off of it a lot, and that actually leads to some really great comedy. So, but yeah, I would recommend it. It's a good movie.
All right. Well, I'm Eric.
I'm Dan.
And ahoy, ahoy, and anchors away.
Thanks for watching.